The forecast this morning with Bree Eggers. We've been talking about freezing temperatures, and it's amazing how much, when the freezing temperatures have been around for so long, Bree, they start to sneak into all of these news stories as well. The frozen pipes, the closed schools. A lot of things people need to keep in mind when we've been this cold.
Absolutely. The poor air quality, which seems to be lingering around with us in the orange category once again for today. We're going to start to see the erosion of our inversion, especially on the outer edges of the Treasure Valley through today. But our temperatures aren't going to get as warm as they could because, as you can tell by this map, we're actually seeing more and more cloud cover increase from the southwest ahead of our next system. And as that cloud cover actually covers the Treasure Valley, we're seeing those cold temperatures from the snow that we still have on the ground. We're going on 25, 26 consecutive days of having that snow on the ground that's keeping our daytime highs from actually getting too warm there, because the cloud cover, as we talked about before, kind of acts as a hat. It keeps all of the cooling and all of the warming in near the surface as that cloud cover increases. Yesterday, we only made it up to 19 degrees in Boise, and as you can see, all of this pink right here in the lower Treasure Valley, Weiser, Emmett, Ontario, Caldwell, they saw temperatures close to 10 degrees and even below that as their highs yesterday. And compare that to what the mountains were looking at: 25 in McCall, 31 in Chalice. Not bad. So again, if you need to get out of the cold air and out of the poor air quality, you got to go up in elevation, but that won't be the case into the weekend. We're going to see some changes with that as that air aloft actually starts to cool with our next system moving in. Current temperatures right now: 3 at the Boise airport, 4 below in Ontario, 6 degrees in McCall. So very, very chilly out there once again, and we're going to be watching out for tomorrow morning as this system starts to move in, already bringing copious amounts of precipitation to the coast. That's going to start to move its way in. We're looking at a couple of different systems right now. A low pressure system to our southwest that's bringing in this nice band of moisture. That's what's going to start to increase throughout the day today, breaking down that high pressure ridge. And then a low pressure system to our northwest, as that tracks to the east, will bring us another round of precipitation for the weekend. We could start to see that wet weather as early as tonight after midnight, but for today, dry until nighttime. So that's what you can expect. That's what might mess up that morning commute tomorrow. Taking a look at our forecast for the Treasure Valley today, temperatures a little warmer than yesterday, but still that hazy sunshine out there, even as those clouds increase at the higher level. And a look at the On Your Side extended forecast shows a nice trek upwards. We're climbing slowly but surely towards that freezing mark and closer to average temperatures for this time of year. Just to put it in perspective for you, 38 should be where we want to be close to our average temperature for this time of year. But unfortunately, as we talked about a half hour ago, our daily average temperature, when you take the high, the afternoon high, and the morning low, you subtract them and you divide by 2. So for example, made it up to 19 yesterday, started out at 3 below 0. Our average temperature for yesterday was 8 degrees. And then if you average all of those in for January so far, we tie with the second coldest January with an average temperature of 15.4 degrees.
And as you were pointing out to me on Twitter earlier as well, that's where we're sitting right now. So things could change by the end of the month if we get some higher temperatures that raise that average.
Right.
But so we are tied for second as of right now.
Right. So you won't see us in the books yet. You won't see 2013 on the record books yet, because we have to wrap up January 1st before that'll happen.
And wrapping up January, in one way I'm excited, in another way I don't want much more of what we've had so far.
There you go.
So we'll see how.
We'll warm.
It's going to be warmer this week. Thanks, Bree. Right now.